y'all, it's Leah and this is Leah Bia TV, and thank you so much for tuning in. Now today I brought y'all to my kitchen because that's what I like to do. I love to cook. It's a good way to pass my time and it gives me peace to cook, and I love food. So there you go. Love food, you need to know how to cook. As far as what we're doing today, I'm gonna do a Crockpot pot roast. This is very beginner friendly. It's easy as long as you follow these steps, get all the ingredients. Now as far as the measuring and all that stuff, I'm not really good with telling y'all how much, how little, but I'm gonna give y'all the basics y'all need to be successful. Y'all gonna be able to do this recipe just like this. So if you're interested in finding out how I make the pot roast, stay tuned. All right, so the very first thing of course you need is the meat. So this is the pot roast that I have right here. So I bought the Tyson pack of pot roast, and it comes with the pot roast in one side and then it has like the veggies on the side, but it's frozen. So when I took out the veggies to unthaw, y'all want to see what happened to them? This is how they look unthawed. Like, you see all this nasty juice? Like, ew. And then it's not even really enough. Like, I'm not using this, okay? And I'm just not gonna. I also added like some pot roast, chuck roast that I had in the freezer to kind of give me more, because who you feeding with this little one? Nobody. You ain't feeding my family. You ain't feeding me. That ain't enough. So I'm gonna chuck this in the trash, even though we are gonna be using the same veggies. So what I have 3 stalks of celery, some red skin potatoes, and some baby carrots. And then also I'm gonna use like this half of the onion, so that covers the vegetables. But the very first thing you want to do is get your meat seasoned up, and then we're going to sear the meat so that before you put it in the crock pot, it already has like a nice little crust on the outside. Don't skip this tip. Do not skip searing the meat, because that definitely makes a difference once it's completely finished. So the first thing I like to do, I'm gonna tell you everything that I'm gonna use first, and then I'll start seasoning the meat so we can go from there. So I have olive oil, minced garlic, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, Lawry's seasoning salt. I only like Lawry's. I don't know what these other seasoning salts be doing, but it's Lawry's for me. If y'all know about Lawry's, then you know about something, okay? And I'm gonna use thyme. I love this on beef. And oregano and bay leaves. That's seasoning wise. Now once I get it seared and I'm putting it in the crock pot, I'm going to be using onion soup mix as well. And this right here is the fucking secret to it all. I bet y'all don't know about this one. Ranch seasoning mix. 2 of them. This shit right here pretty much be good on anything. You understand? Anything. So, and then also you're gonna need beef broth once you put it in the crock pot. So now that we got all of that out the way, I'm gonna get the seasonings that I'm gonna use. So what we're doing, I'm gonna take a little of the olive oil and rub it across the meat. To me, it just helps make the seasoning stick that much better. So, you know, get in there, rub it all around. Nice little lather on one side. And then I'm gonna go in with the seasoning salt. Also, I forgot one thing, is the packet of seasoning that comes with the Tyson pot roast like combo package, I guess. I am going to put this on here. I haven't used this before, but I'm going to try it on here. So this is the packet of mix for that. And then I'm going to put garlic powder, my onion powder, and I'm making a mess, but I clean as I go. I'm that type of chef. So by the time I leave this kitchen, it's gonna be like I never did anything here. Black pepper, thyme, oregano. Now I'm gonna let y'all see that side. See, nice and seasoned up. It's dripping a little bit, but y'all get the picture. So you do the same exact thing to the back side. I'm making a mess, but I don't care. All right. Now that this is nice and seasoned up, I'm gonna set it to the side. Okay, y'all, so I'm gonna do the celery first. It's the most simple. Rinse and clean all my veggies. I put little end pieces in this plastic bag, it's just easier. So, I'm not the best chopper, but this is very simple. Shoot. I don't like the ends. This little piece, these big pieces, I just throw them away. And I'm gonna chop them about this big. Y'all can see. The baby carrots, they already tiny. I'm not chopping them up. They're fine. But these, I like to chop in half. Because I just feel like, and sometimes I even do like this, so where they're in fours, because I feel like that's just easier to eat. That's my little mix going. Now, like I said, I'm gonna do half this onion. Now, I ain't chopping this perfect, because honestly, like I said, really kind of doesn't matter. But I'm just chopping these pieces so I can have them all together. But that's all our veggies. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna sear that meat. I'm gonna take y'all over to the stove. Okay, y'all, so now we're about to do the searing of the roast so we can get that sear on the meat. So I'm gonna put a little olive oil, like medium high heat. So we let that get hot and sear and crust, then we'll come back and flip. Probably like 3 minutes on each side just to get it like nice, and you're not cooking it through. You're just getting the crisp on the outside. So when it cooks, it's just juicy and tender. Get a nice little that's a perfect, beautiful crust. All right, now the fun part. So I'm gonna put some garlic, some minced garlic, all over it. About 2 tablespoons. I'm gonna use 2 packs of the onion soup mix all over. Telling y'all, this is where it's at. This is what makes it so freaking flavorful. Favorite, the ranch packets all over. It look like a lot, y'all, but it's not. It's gonna be perfect. I know it looks like a lot of sauce. I get my beef broth, and I'm gonna pour until it's covered. And that's about, there's probably about this much left. So 3/4 of this, which was 32 ounces. I am gonna do that a lot of people don't do, is add my veggies now, because I feel like that's the best option. There's no reason to wait. I like mine super soft, so I'm gonna add all my veggies in now. And some people will, you know, tell you don't do that, they'll be mushy. I personally don't care. I like them like this. So now I do it like this every single time, but you do what you want. Some people wait to the last 2 hours to add their veggies, or at least the carrots, but that's not gonna be your girl. So my crock pot is kind of small, as y'all can see, but it's like a blanket of veggies on top of the meat, so it's just gonna be perfect. Take some of these blue bay leaves and just stick them down in there somewhere. Actually, for this one, I'm gonna do 3. Stick the bay leaf in there. And your hands clean, you shouldn't have no problem. Don't be cooking with dirty hands. That's obviously. You already know that I ain't going for that. And then I just poured a little bit of oregano over the top. And that's that. Cover it. Yeah, so that's 4 hours on high. So I'll be back with the end results and y'all be able to check it out. Okay, y'all, I'm back. This is 4 hours later. It's been cooking, smelling good. You know, your girl had to change and all that stuff, but we're gonna get right to it. Beautiful. Just been in them juices. Of course, the bay leaves I'm gonna take out. You don't eat them, just for flavor. All right, y'all, this is the finished product. Juicy, tender, and ready to eat.
Oh, okay.
All right, y'all, so that's the recipe. 4 hours later. Real easy, real simple. So if you did like this video, if you're gonna try the recipe, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope to see y'all next time. Bye.